Hey guys, welcome back to Hey guys, welcome back to Throwback Thursday. It's been a while since I put up a video, and there's a very good reason to that. For that, I was sick for the past 2 weeks. 2 weeks of sickness. Oh, I'm sorry. 2 weeks of sickness. Yeah, and that was very annoying. God damn it, this fucking camera. Why is it moving so much? I'm sorry, gotta fix this. Huh. Took a while fixing this fucking camera. Yeah, so this time around we have these Naruto figures from 2002 by Mattel. As you can see, they are quite different, this Sasuke and Naruto. One thing being this Sasuke is broken, missing this arm, and this one is much more articulated. Well, let's take a look. So, back in 2002, the Naruto series came out as an anime, and as a result they made toys of it to sell, you know, for the money. Merchandise. Capitalism. Yay. Yeah, just kidding. So this camera is still messing with me. Fucking damn it. I'm sorry, gotta... Okay, we're all good, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so, as you can see, we have here Naruto and here Sasuke, which are very different from each other, not just because of who they are in the story, but because of these figures. They are very different from each other. The reason being, they are from slightly different lines, meaning this is probably, was probably cheaper, was probably cheaper at the time, because it has less articulation, but it did have an effect part that, the Gogakyu no Jutsu, the Fireball Jutsu, that Sasuke had. This Naruto, I'm not sure what it came with. I'm not sure which version of it is. Both of them I got from a friend of mine a few years back, like I believe 2013 maybe. Yeah, so I had them quite some time. So yeah. By the way, you'll see this when I'll do the comparison. But I reverted my SH figure. It's Naruto. It's not the Sage of Six Path modes anymore. When you make art, or when you draw things, or when you change a figure, you want it to be as perfect as it can, and if it's not appealing to your eye as much as you thought it would, then, well, most people would just in a tangent just remove all the paint and put it back to what it was before you messed around with it, which is what I did basically. But we'll talk about it later. First of all, let's take... Oh, sorry, my shadow makes this lighting difficult. Anyway, so yeah, this Sasuke is very broken, so I wouldn't touch him because his torso just might fall apart. I'm just gonna move him aside right now, and we'll focus on Naruto, which is probably like the basic articulation you'd see in this line. So they had most of the characters, I believe, at least um, all the main characters, the three main teams uh, that are usually in the show, which is Team 7, Naruto, Sasuke, Shikamaru, Shikamaru, Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, and why I said Shikamaru was because I meant to go on the next main team was Shikamaru, Choji, and Ino, and the last main team that we see usually are Lee, Hinata, and Neji. Yeah. Sorry for this weird part that I was just rambling on, but yeah, they made some of the Jonins, I believe. I know they made Kakashi. I know that for sure. I know they made Kimamaru, or Kimimaru. Uh, I don't know how many characters they made, but I think every single main character from the Leaf Village that was there was a candidate in the tuning exam, I believe. But other than that, let's take a look at his articulation. So his head goes, well, it's supposed to go 360. Its collar is kind of in the way. Actually, I believe this is the one with a replaceable head for the QB mode, when he had the one tail. That's why his head pops off. I don't think any of the others did that, because my friend did have Shino, and it had the same kind of joint system that is in Sasuke, just this swivel at the base of the neck rather than the head just swiveling. Yeah, so I think most of them were just, the basic swivel at the base of the neck rather than that. I think this is just because you can replace the head. Anyway, when I got this guy, he was very sticky, so you need to kind of be wary of that if you want to get this figure. His hands go 360 all around, bicep swivel 90 degrees in the elbow, this far kicking up, I guess, and not very far back. Very limited knee joint here. Nothing at the feet. Oh yeah, but Andy has this swivel in the waist. I believe they all, like all the figures had the waist swiveling, but this one had a spring in it, so it would make like a spring punching action. I don't know exactly what, but the spring was it wasn't working on mine, so I took my figure apart, took the spring out, and pieced it back together. So yeah, so let's make a small comparison to the SH Figuarts Naruto and Sasuke. They're kind of quite changed since the last time you saw them. Yeah, and Sasuke has a cloth shirt now because his collar broke, and I really couldn't fix it. I didn't have sculpting material at the time, so I just made him a shirt. But I did change his entire shoulder joint system, so he can now move like this, and like so, has a bicep swivel. Yeah, so this Sasuke is now pretty much perfect, not as broken as it was. Actually, not broken at all. I think I even like it more than Naruto, probably because I like Sasuke more than Naruto in the story. Yeah. And as you can see, I reverted Naruto. You can see an orange paint splotch on the bandage. But yeah, I think the scaling between those guys, the small guys and these bigger guys, I believe the scaling is pretty on point with the series. That it was, I don't remember, like 1.5 meters tall and then 1.7 meters tall. Same with him, but I think he was slightly taller than Naruto in both cases. Naruto was actually the shortest of the village, the shortest of the kids that graduated at the same time that he did, but he ended up the tallest, except Sasuke, but he doesn't count because he wasn't in the village technically at the time, when Shippuden started. But yeah, so that's about it. A 10-minute video. I'll edit some parts out because I really had a lot of troubles in it with the camera. But a small update. I don't think we'll have a lot of time. I'll try to do some daily videos. Maybe tomorrow I'll play some Pokemon. I downloaded a randomized Pokemon Emerald version, so I may do a stream because I've been trying some new stuff with my computer. Yeah, so I'm also trying to get excuse me, I'm also trying to get a capture card so I could maybe stream some games from the Wii or from the Switch or whatever. The new Smash Bros came out. I still haven't bought it, but actually what I was talking about earlier, we're not going to have a lot of time together in the 2 weeks from now I will be a soldier. Not 2 weeks, but I will be a part of the military, which means I will have to spend 2 weeks at boot camp, which means I will have no access to the internet. Well, maybe I will, but not too much time to access the internet. So I don't think you're even allowed to film videos while you're in the base. But after those 2 weeks, because I did some things that made my service time much easier on me, which means I will have more time after boot camp, when I will be back here and in the base that's the nearest, so I will be back home every single day, hopefully, and then I could make more videos. Yeah, and also since I will be a soldier, meaning I will have a job, I will get some money, so we will have an actual budget for this channel, which we didn't have so far. I was just going off on some stuff that I already had acquired, or birthday gifts, yeah, so this is about it, guys. I promise tomorrow will be another different video, because I kind of want to upload more, but I'm not sure that after January you will be seeing much. Between January and February you probably won't see too much of action on this channel. Hopefully you will, but we'll see about that. Yeah, so I will see you guys later. Date ba yo? See ya. Woo!